This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Joining us, I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. Protesters held what they called a die-in at the State House today, calling for a ceasefire in Gaza and an end to what they say is Maine subsidizing weapons manufacturers.
Our Augusta reporter Corey Bouchard was at the protest and brings us the story.
If you ever wondered what you would have done during the Holocaust, this is it. This is what you would have been doing.
Around 24 protesters filled the halls and floor at the State House on Thursday. The protest began around 11 a.m. when demonstrators crashed a pre-planned event in the Hall of Flags held by the Maine State Chamber of Commerce and held what they called a die-in, where protesters lay on the ground and pretend to be dead bodies.
So we're trying to bring awareness to the fact that these manufacturers work in Maine and they get a lot of tax subsidies and credits from municipalities and also from the state legislature.
Protesters moved from the Hall of Flags to the third floor under the rotunda as lawmakers were exiting the House chambers.
And I asked them if Israel should exist, and they said no. And that right there is genocide. These people chant from the river to the sea, which is a genocidal slogan to wipe Jews off the face of the planet. And I don't agree with that. I agree with the existence of Israel and Jerusalem, and I pray for the people of Israel.
Savage claims the real genocide is being committed by Israeli forces in Gaza.
At the last time I checked, a couple days ago, they had killed 12,500 children in Gaza. They've killed about 65,000 people. Another 65,000 are buried under rubble and haven't even been identified yet. I used to teach the Holocaust. I'm a retired teacher. I know what this looks like, and I didn't think I'd live to see one on cell phone videos every single day, seeing children with their bodies shredded.
The protest lasted around an hour, and no demonstrators were arrested. At the State House, I'm Corey Bouchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Meanwhile, a bill seeking to ban paramilitary training in Maine will make its way to the governor's desk. On Wednesday, the bill passed the House by a narrow margin of 66 to 60. In the Senate, the bill squeaked by in a vote of 18 to 14. The bill would make it a Class C crime for someone to teach, demonstrate, or train one or more people in the use, application, or making of firearms or explosive devices for the purpose of civil disorder. The bill will now either be signed or vetoed by Governor Mills.
More funding to update sexual education and consent curriculum in schools may soon be coming. The Maine Senate debated a bill that seeks to allocate $500,000 to update Maine's sexual education curriculum. It would also implement what supporters call comprehensive family life education services. Opponents are concerned this would include adding instruction on gender identity and other LGBTQ issues.
Well, this is doing nothing more than providing ongoing funding with no change to current legislation. No change at all to current legislation.
Counseling that involves some really delicate issues, like gender therapies, gender conversion therapies. Counseling that should involve the parent.
The bill passed the Senate in a vote of 20 to 12 and now makes its way to the Maine House.
Educators gathered at the State House to lobby support for two bills they say would help with staffing shortages. The Maine Education Association is the largest union of teachers and education support staff in Maine, and they say wages in the state for both groups are a big reason why more people aren't filling the large number of vacant roles at school districts throughout the state.
So we need to do something about the compensation for our educators in this state. And so there are two bills. LD 974 would raise the minimum starting wages for our hourly employees, all of those ed techs and custodians and drivers, and 1064 would be raising the minimum teacher salary. These have bipartisan support. So how often do you hear the word bipartisan these days? But these have bipartisan support.
The bill to raise minimum wages for hourly employees was unanimously approved in committee on Tuesday and is waiting to be taken up in the legislature. The other bill to raise teachers' baseline salaries passed both the House and Senate last legislative session and is currently waiting to be funded.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s campaign is suing Maine Secretary of State Shenna Bellows over rules limiting the collection of signatures at polling places. Kennedy, who's running for president as an independent, accuses Bellows of unfairly prohibiting his team from collecting signatures at polling locations during the March 5th primary elections. Secretary Bellows says under Maine law, no person can campaign at a polling site for a candidate that's on the ballot for the election that day. Candidates who are not affiliated with a party must collect at least 4,000 signatures by August 1st in order to be on the November ballot.
The Bucksport Town landfill hasn't been operational since 2020, but the Maine Department of Environmental Protection requested the landfill's operator, AIM Development, back in August to submit a formal closure plan by January 1st of this year. And now, in late February, Bucksport community members were caught off guard when they learned Maine DEP granted AIM Development an extension on deciding the fate of the landfill. The announcement even surprised Bucksport's town manager, who told us Wednesday she only learned about the status of that agreement after she reached out to the Maine DEP. The town meeting, which is going to be held tonight, will not only give community members a platform to express their opinions on this recent news, but according to Sue Lessard, the town council does want to resolve this issue and hopes to receive more information since they weren't a part of that decision-making process.
It is not enough just to not have it in operation and sit there. That what is enough is its capping and closure so that no one has to worry about this in 10 years. Somebody else doesn't have to fight this fight.
Well, the town meeting is expected to start around 7 o'clock in the Bucksport town office located at 50 Main Street. We did reach out to Maine DEP and AIM Development, but we did not receive a response back, and we'll have details from the meeting later on tonight and on our website, foxbangor.com.
All right, and as we take a look outdoors now, today was another one of those pretty enjoyable days.
Yeah, I thought it was heavenly. It was so mild outside. Yeah. It was sunny. It was just wonderful to be out. So, you kind of just say, thank you.
Exactly.
When you have days like this.
Yeah, you never know how many days like this you'll get in the month of February here in Maine.
It's true. It can be a real mixed bag. So let's go ahead and get a first check of our forecast and see what else is heading our way.
Thank you so much, Beth and Peter. Happy Thursday to you, and exciting stuff. If I was in Texas right now, we're talking 80s, record highs all over the center part of the country, Midwest, upper Midwest, even into Canada. We're talking spring-like temperatures. Bring out the sunscreen and those sunglasses. Incredibly warm temperatures. For us, though, not quite. We saw some mid-30s all over the state. Same story right by the coast, mid-30s, and even up north, Greenville, Millinocket area, we saw low to mid-30s, so close to average temperatures for this time of year. Now, we are going to see some increasing clouds overnight tonight as this low pressure system heads like that. So it's going to continue to go east, and we are right in the middle of some rain and snow on the way. No winter weather advisories out, though. We do have a small craft advisory out until Saturday right by the coast, so be careful if you are out and about. Of course, maybe surf up, right? But definitely bundle up. Overnight tonight, though, we're going to continue to cool off. Temperatures will be back in the 20s with some snow rolling on in. Beth and Peter?
Even Conrad was psyched about the weather today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's something to be excited about.
Pretty
that's
exuberant
for sure.
there already.
Coming up on this ABC 7 News at 6, in the face of public outcry and how Juniper Ridge landfill is run, Casella is asking the state for an extension on their contract.
Our Matthew Jurancic is going to bring us that story, and there's also a new matchmaking service from the State Housing Authority. Our David Ledford explains just ahead.
CEM DP Porter Contractors have been in business for more than 40 years. We have recently added an electrical division to further be of service to our loyal customers. CEM specializes in design build for commercial and residential projects. Whether you need help with older construction, new build-outs, or electrical services, CEM has you covered. CEM is currently hiring for all positions. We offer competitive pay as well as great benefits. To inquire about employment or construction, please reach out to 848-7486 or visit CEMMaine.com.
With remote access from Katahdin Federal Credit Union, you can manage your money from anywhere. Don't let banking get in the way of living. Remote access from Katahdin Federal Credit Union.
Good luck to the Bucksport High School girls from John R. Crooker Insurance Agency in Bucksport for personal and commercial insurance. Good luck to the Bucksport and Ellsworth High School teams from Osborne's Plumbing and Heating in Bucksport and Ellsworth, featuring boiler and furnaces, replacement gas or oil. Best wishes to the Ellsworth and Bucksport teams from Dave's Auto Repair and Towing for AAA emergency services and quality cars, trucks, and heavy equipment.
The Furniture Gallery's President's Day celebration is on. Your choice of 3 colors, this Ashley recliner just $2.99. Host dinners in style with a new 5-piece dining set, only $3.99. Get comfortable with the new sofa starting at $4.49. Or upgrade to a spacious sofa chaise for just $5.99. All full-price Ashley bedroom furniture still 10% off. And save up to 70% off clearance items. Hurry in while it lasts and save big. Shop local, save money at the Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, Newport, and North Windham.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. Last week, demonstrators protested against a proposed contract extension between the state and Casella Waste Systems to operate the Juniper Ridge landfill. They cited concerns about the facility's effect on the environment. If an extension is approved, the Juniper Ridge landfill would see infrastructure expansions as well. Our Matthew Jurancic tells us what those expansions would look like.
Casella is looking to expand its operations at the state-owned Juniper Ridge landfill. This push comes as Casella officials believe the facility is nearing capacity.
That location has plenty of area to work within. It's a great location, geologically suited for this kind of activity. There's buffers all around it. It's a accessible location, yet remote.
Casella is currently in talks to extend its current contract with the state. The company believes the landfill's limit will be hit before the current February 2034 deadline. However, the prospect of a contract extension has sparked pushback from environmentalists, who've accused Casella of having a history of mismanagement and causing unnecessary pollution.
It seems like for the last 6 months or so, they've been admitting that it's a problem that they can't really control. And so it's discouraging.
According to Wells, Juniper Ridge is expected to reach its 10 million cubic yard capacity by 2028. He says extending the contract to February 2040 would allow Casella to add an additional 12 million cubic yards.
Behind me, this is active cell 15, where more than half of the state's trash is taken. Once this cell fills up, trash is taken to this cell over here. And once this cell fills up, that's when the expansion is needed.
You're really talking about infrastructure that's necessary to ensure that costs at the municipal level, at the household level, maintain consistent, and there's a place from Maine to manage that waste.
In Alton, Matthew Jurancic, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
A new matchmaking service will soon be coming to Maine, but it's not for finding a date. It's for finding a place to stay. Our David Ledford tells us all about it.
The state's housing authority says that Maine has a severe shortage of affordable housing. A pilot program coming to the state aims to address that issue by housing senior citizens with young people.
Trying to basically make a match.
Nesterly is a platform that helps elderly homeowners list rooms in their home for rent. Similar to a matchmaking service, homeowners with extra space are connected with renters looking for affordable housing.
This is just another way to help solve our housing problems in a unique way. We don't have enough housing units for our population. We're way behind in building, but what we do have are thousands of rooms in existing houses that are available.
This comes as the result of a bill passed last year instructing Maine Housing to complete a bid process for a home sharing service. Recently, the Housing Authority signed a nearly $200,000 contract with Nesterly to explore how home sharing will work in Maine. The program manages listings, provides a way to collect rent, and screens both renters and homeowners. Renters can also sign up to help out with household chores for a lower rent. And Maine Housing says it will help senior Mainers age in place.
A lot of older Mainers own their homes. Sometimes they have more home than they need with their families have moved out. A lot of older Mainers are living by themselves. The companionship of having a roommate is a very important part of remaining healthy in your home.
Maine Housing says they are still working on how and where to implement the service, but Nesterly will begin advertising for the program in the next few weeks. In Bangor, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, the Children's Discovery Museum of Central Maine is moving from Augusta to Waterville. Our Jody Hersey will have that story.
And in sports, get caught up on today's action from the MPA High School Basketball Tournament. That story coming right up.
Quitting smoking, vaping, and other tobacco may be tough, but you can do it. Even if you don't get it right the first time, don't give up. Working with a quit coach increases your chances of successfully quitting, especially combined with quit medications. That's why each quit program through the Maine Quit Link offers free patches, gum, and/or lozenges and helps you build a customized quit plan. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW or enroll online at mainequitlink.com. It's free and it works.
Hello, this is George Whelan with Down East Direct Cremation. Now, anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, from the comfort of your desktop or the convenience of your mobile device, you can summon transport and arrange a simple, affordable, respectful Down East Direct Cremation for your deceased loved one. Just by using the button exclusively at downeastdirectcremation.com. All you need is the location address of the person who has died, their vital statistics information, a valid credit card for payment, and that's it. No need to pick up the telephone, no need to answer a bunch of questions, no need to come into the store, and it's still just $9.75 complete. It's so easy, even I can do it. For more information, visit us at downeastdirectcremation.com or call us at 207-225-5332. Simple, affordable, respectful. The button, only at downeastdirectcremation.com.
Get this low mileage lease on this 2024 Cadillac XT4 for around $449 per month. Visit Port Cadillac in Bangor.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Engstrom's Auto Service in Guilford. We specialize in all foreign and domestic service and alignments.
Welcome in to Fast Break Tournament Edition, brought to you by Dorsey Furniture and Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Tourney 2024 is rolling right along. Our last day of semifinals is already here. Can you believe that? We have 4 of our 6 games for the day already complete and some finals matchups set in stone. Let's dive right into it. Starting off with the first game of the day, girls D North semifinal between the upset-minded 7-seed Katahdin and the 3-seeded Wisdom. This game was a tale of 2 players. First, Wisdom's Lily Roy. Early first quarter brings it down, pulls up for the mid-range, and gets it. Here she comes in the second. More of the same. Little step back from the left elbow. She had 24. Wisdom up at the half. But then came Katahdin. Emily McNally's shot, no good. Look at Hunter Hartsgrove on the offensive rebound and the putback off the glass. Late in the third, here they come again. Katahdin up double digits. Hartsgrove from 3. 17 third quarter points, 22 in all for the senior. Katahdin wins 42-34.
I'm just looking forward to playing in a championship game and my high school career not ending just yet, so yeah.
All right, that's some stuff to look forward to for sure, and they face the winner of this game in the finals, the powerhouse top seed Southern Aristic against Jonesport Beals. First quarter, Jonesport Beals with it. Mia Mills on the break. She tosses it inside to Mary McDonald. She gets it to go. Royals up after 1. Second quarter, Warriors. Cammie Shields kicks it to her sister Allie on the wing. Her three-pointer goes down. They're up 11 into the third. Here's McDonald getting it to Mills. She throws the 3 up, and that one rattles home. All right, Southern Aroostook, too much though. Here's Maddie Shields to her cousin Cammie. It's a family affair from three-point range. Warriors back to the finals. They win 57-35.
We had to work really hard for this, and we were going to have to box out and run the floor and shoot well. So we've been really practicing that, and we knew if we could bring all of that, we would come out on top, and we did. And I'm just really proud and excited.
All right, so far for the boys, we know it's Skank and Bangor Christian meeting in those D finals. And now let's take a look at the girls finishing up today. That is Southern Aroostook and Katahdin. Southern Aroostook looking for 3 consecutive titles. All right, moving on now. So one last class to play. So to the afternoon session we go. It is Class C boys. All right, let's start this one here. It's the Mount View Mustangs and the Fort Fairfield Tigers. All right, this is going to be a good one. Fort Fairfield with it, or Mount View with it. Noah Hurd pulls the 3, gets it to go, and he is fired up. All right, moving on now. Fort Fairfield. This one goes inside. Micah Daigle off the glass, gets it to go. Second quarter, Mount View's Stewart, then it got wild. Third quarter, Hurd on the steal. Blazing speed, gets to the hole for the lay-in. They were up 19 after 3. Fourth quarter, Ben Osborne, a rocket pass underneath to Wyatt Evanson. He gets it to go. Mount View is going to the finals. They win 66-40.
We picked up this pace on offense, which made them go and chaotic, and we were able to do good on that.
All right, now to our final boys C semifinal, defending regional champs and top seed Calais against the 5 seed from Hodgdon. Second quarter, Hodgdon, Siren Carleggio over to David Tuttle. 3-pointer from the left wing is money. Final seconds of the quarter, Calais' Jeremy Turner into Philip Bassett. A sweet turnaround jumper at the buzzer rattles home. Blue Devils up 11. Third quarter, Hodgdon on the break. Tuttle, look at that pass to Dan Henderson. Count the bucket and the foul. Later, it's Turner this time, splitting the defense, faking everyone out. Oliver Clark puts it up and in. Calais goes back to the regional finals. They win 42-27.
We were definitely on them defensively. I mean, our trap was good. They definitely just couldn't handle it. Our rotations, robbing that pass, forcing a bad pass, and then just driving it down the court.
All right, so let's check those Class C North boys brackets right now. Calais and Mount View will meet. Winner goes to the state game. All right, that is going to be all the time we have for sports. Here's Conrad Sapinski with your full 5-day forecast. Conrad?
Thank you so much, Tyler, and get ready. It's going to get a little bit slick if you're trying to play any sports, especially outdoors. Take a look at this. We got some thunderstorms down south, Indiana, Ohio, into PA, closer to Washington, D.C., Baltimore. We're talking some rain showers, even some thunderstorms in the area. It's February. It does not feel like it. It feels like April to May all over the country with a very unique and well above average temperature trend pretty much right through this winter so far. In general, though, we're going to continue to see some increasing clouds here in town because all of that precipitation is going to head our way overnight tonight and then into the day tomorrow. So overnight, really early into those morning hours tomorrow, we're talking some snow widespread all over the state. And then as temperatures start to warm, that snow will become and start mixing with a little bit of rain, especially here in town. And then right by the coast, Machias, Bar Harbor, Rockland, we are talking a rain and snow mix, and then transitioning into a good amount of rain into those afternoon hours, and then a little bit more rain and snow moving in by those overnight hours on Friday before finally moving out by those early morning hours on Saturday. And then we're going to see a good amount of sunshine on Saturday. Now, snowfall wise though, how much are we going to get, right? That's the main question. Right by the coast, we're talking a trace to maybe half an inch of snow, an inch in some spots, and then it's going to start to melt with temperatures above freezing. Here in town, we're talking possibly around 1 inch of snow, maybe a little bit more in some spots, and then as temperatures warm up, the snow will begin to melt. You got to go up north, Millinocket area, Greenville. This might be a little bit of underdoing it, but anywhere around 1 to 3 inches, that is the most likely scenario to come, and that's for tomorrow. Now, liquid equivalent rain, not much. We're talking 1/10 of an inch of rain, a little bit more right by the coast. Machias slightly overdoing it for sure. We're not looking at half an inch of rain, but anyway, anywhere up to a quarter to maybe a little bit more of liquid equivalent precipitation on the way. Now, the winds are pretty calm, anywhere around 5 to 15 miles an hour, a little bit more breezy by Bar Harbor. We got Rockland at 12 miles an hour, but the winds will be pretty calm the next 24 to 36 hours. Now, by Saturday morning, though, into those afternoon hours, we are looking at more of a breeze all over the state. Wind gusts close to 30 miles per hour. And get ready, buckle up. If you don't like roller coasters, well, we're going to be on a roller coaster ride the next couple of weeks. Warm temperatures, cooler temperatures. So this is pretty much middle of next week. We're going to get that push of warmer air, melting a little bit more of that snow away. So get ready for an up and down type of trend. Tonight, though, we're looking at temperatures in those mid to upper 20s, increasing clouds. Snow will be moving in late. For tomorrow, though, mid 30s outside, rain and snow mix here in town. More of that heavier snow will be up north with just snow in the area. And, of course, cooler temperatures. Our extended forecast outlook does show cold temperatures on Saturday, a little bit warmer by Sunday, and then 40s back Monday into Tuesday. Beth and Peter?
It's a little bit of a messy Friday. You know, you want to slow down as you're, speeding away from work for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, something to be cautious about there. Thank you, Conrad. We'll have more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is WVII Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At WVII Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
My father worked at the mill for over 30 years. He was exposed to a great community and excelled at his job, but he was also exposed to asbestos. The air quality inside the mill was always his biggest complaint. He had no idea how deadly some of the products and materials were. When he was diagnosed with mesothelioma, we knew to call Joe Bornstein's office to get my dad the help he needs and the justice he deserves.
Call Joe today for a free case evaluation. There's never a fee unless you win.
Welcome to the Orono Arcade, your local, affordable destination. We want to provide you with the best experience we can without costing a small fortune. Our ever-popular 9-hole blacklight mini golf course is a huge attraction. Plus, we have the best arcade video games to choose from, including both modern and retro games. We have weeknight specials consisting of... We look forward to seeing you soon at the Orono Arcade.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and one Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
Welcome back. The Maine legislature has advanced a bill to expand moose hunting opportunities for Maine kids experiencing a critical or terminal illness. Currently, the Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife gives just 2 moose permits per year to nonprofits that facilitate hunting and fishing adventures for children across the country facing terminal illness. LD 2052 would increase the number of those moose permits per year to 5. It would also specify that the 3 additional permits must be used to support experiences for children who live in Maine. Representative Scott Landry of Farmington, who sponsored the bill, says, quote, many kids dealing with terminal illnesses spend their days in hospitals, rehab facilities, and in waiting rooms rather than engaging in some of the core activities Maine kids typically get to experience, like playing outside, fishing, and hunting. These permits will give young Mainers the opportunity to take a break from the hard life they have, end quote. The bill faces further votes in the House and Senate. So important to be able to provide those opportunities for all kids.
All kids, but especially, if your kid is struggling with something, that's really impacting their life, there's that much more reason to be able to offer them an escape.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, folks. Well, that is going to do it for us from everyone here at ABC 7 News. Take care and have a great rest of your night.
Good night, everyone.